We're here to talk about graffiti today, but this is really more than about graffiti. You know, we've made an effort over the years to each year improve the provision of city services. So, what we want to reinforce today is that for anyone who has any issue, any complaint that they'd like to send our way, you don't have to know which number to call. Just dial 311. You'll be connected with my team, and I can guarantee you that my team will get on it right away. When I took office over 7 years ago, there was a backlog of about 3,000 complaints that had never been closed. And the first thing we did is we closed every single one of these, and we created a system to prevent issues from slipping through the cracks. Now, we get calls on issues that we just can't address right away, and that's just a reality of some of the issues that come our way. But for the issues that we can address, we get to them right away, and we make sure that nothing slips through the cracks. So please just call 311 or use the 311 app. You can even contact us online through social media, but just use 311 and we'll get on it right away. It's all of our priorities to make sure that Providence is looking as well as it possibly can. And that means being responsive to the needs, the concerns, and the complaints that come in from residents throughout the city. So, many of you have joined us for the demonstrations that we've made over the past, whether it's filling potholes, whether it's putting in speed bumps, whether it's removing graffiti, as we're going to do today as well. So this is something that we're constantly addressing. And today we're here to announce additional improvements that we've made over the past couple of years, particularly since COVID has stopped many things from happening. But over the past year and change, we've created this graffiti task force and enhanced the graffiti task force. So the men and women that you see behind us, they work every day to make sure that we're addressing any instance of graffiti that gets reported to us or that they notice as they ride around the city, either coming to and from work from home or just wherever their travels in the city take them. So they're constantly looking, constantly working, and I thank you all for your efforts. Because of that, we can confidently say that 90 to 95% of the cases that get reported to us regarding graffiti will be addressed within 7 days. So please send it to us and we'll get to it right away. Now, there are some issues that sometimes can't be addressed. So for example, if they're too high for our equipment to handle, if they're in an area that involves the city going into private property, or if it just presents dangerous or unforeseen circumstances, there are some situations we can't get to right away. But this team is troubleshooting, working with property owners or working with whoever they can to address it as quickly as possible. But for 90 to 95% of the cases, we can and we will address them within 7 days. So, through the Mayor Center for City Services and our ongoing initiative to improve city processes, we've been able to address about 4,000 cases of graffiti over the past several years, since I've been mayor. We want to remind folks that graffiti is illegal. We will not tolerate it, and if someone is caught in the act, they will be held accountable. But we also want to let business owners, property owners, and neighbors throughout the city know that if you see it, please report it. Oftentimes we see something and we just see it day in and day out. We get frustrated that it's still there, but sometimes the city has no way of knowing it's there unless folks are calling in and letting us know. So we rely on the public, and we've made it as easy as possible for the public to report it. So please, again, just call 911 or get in touch with us via the app, and we'll get on it right away. The men and women that you see here, they are ready to be as responsive as necessary and as possible to help address your concerns. So we continue to build a system that's responsive to constituent requests while making sure that none of the complaints or issues slip through the cracks. Together, the coordination of residents and city department, through the coordination of city residents and city departments, we will continue to keep Providence looking beautiful. So thank you for joining us here today. Please help us spread the word and let folks know that, and remind them that graffiti is illegal. We'll hold folks responsible, and for anyone who sees it in their neighborhood, let us know. will show up and remove